Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, March 31st, 2023. It is 2:45 in the morning. Okay, this is part 7 of chapter 1 of Where She Went. It's a dramatic gesture, but not entirely off base. Collateral Damage came out 2 years ago, and within a month of its release, the single anime had broken onto the national charts and gone viral. We used to joke you couldn't listen to the radio for longer than an hour without hearing it. Then Bridge catapulted onto the charts, and soon after the entire album was climbing to the number one album slot on iTunes, which in turn made every Walmart in the country stock it, and soon it was bumping Lady Gaga off the number one spot on the Billboard charts. For a while, it seemed like the album was loaded onto the iPod of every person between the ages of 12 and 24. Within a matter of months, our half-forgotten Oregon band was on the cover of Time magazine, being touted as the Millennials' Nirvana. But none of this is news. It had all been documented over and over again, ad nauseum, including in Shuffle. I'm not sure where Vanessa is going with it. You know, everyone seems to attribute the harder sound to the fact that Gus Allen produced Collateral Damage. Right, I say. Gus likes to rock. Vanessa takes a sip of water. I can hear her tongue ring-click. But Gus didn't write those lyrics, which are the foundation for all that oomph. You did. All that raw power and emotion. It's like Collateral Damage is the angriest album of the decade. And to think we were going for the happiest. Vanessa looks up at me, narrows her eyes. I meant it as a compliment. It was very cathartic for a lot of people, myself included, and that's my point. Everyone knows something went down during your black hole. It's going to come out eventually, so why not control the message? Who does the collateral damage refer to? She asks, making air quotes. What happened with you guys? With you? Our waiter delivers Vanessa's salad. I order a second beer and don't answer her question. I don't say anything, just keep my eyes cast downward. Because Vanessa's right about one thing. We do control the message. In the early days, we got asked this question all the time, but we just kept the answers vague. Took a while to find our sound, to write our songs, but now the band's big enough that our publicist issue a list of no-go topics to reporters. Liz and Sarah's relationship, mine and Bryn's, Mike's former drug problems, and the shooting star's black hole. But Vanessa apparently didn't get the memo. I glance over at Aldius for some help, but he's in deep conversation with the bartender. So much for backup. The title refers to war, I say. We've explained that before. Right, she says, rolling her eyes, because your lyrics are so political. Vanessa stares at me with those big baby blues. This is a reporter's technique. Create an awkward silence and wait for your subject to fill it in with babble. It won't work with me, though. I can outstare anyone. Vanessa's eyes suddenly go cold and hard. She abruptly puts her breezy, flirty personality on the back burner and stares at me with hard ambition. She looks hungry, but it's an improvement because at least she's being herself. What happened to Adam? I know there's a story there. The story of Shooting Star, and I'm going to be the one to tell it. What turned this indie pop band into a primal rock phenomenon? I feel a cold, hard fist in my stomach. life happened, and it took us a while to write the new stuff. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.